is
I was gonna eat my.
actually a really good topic. So would you like to tell everyone?
Alright, are we good?
Yeah. We're rolling.
Oh, Kobe. Alrighty. Alright, tonight's discussion is going to be about tattoos.
Yeah. I like tattoos. I have a bunch of them on my hands and my fists and my wrists and...
They're not for me,
chest.
but they're a form of expression. You can't say no to that.
I really like how our
Symbols.
generation is opening up about tattoos. I think it's... Yeah, it's like you said, it's a form of expression.
It is. I mean, the only main concern is, and I mean, yeah, luckily, you have a few on your hands, right?
Mm.
Over time, those may wrinkle and everything like that, but the symbol should still hold through.
I'll just get it touched up.
Well, yeah. And I mean, yeah, the good news is, William has a couple zodiac signs on his knuckles and things like that. I mean, they're placed certain places for certain reasons and
Yeah.
different colors for certain reasons. Yeah, I mean, obviously could get
That's
touched
cool
up.
that you intuitively do that.
Well, yeah. The main key with that is to not make them that big to the point where they're very, very, very hard to retouch. Because that just, I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like it would work as well. But yeah, is it a basic symbol though? No, yeah. Why not? It's your body. You should express yourself. I mean, people do it with material items, sure, like clothes and accessories and things like that, but obviously, yeah, I mean, if it's that important to you to get it put on your body, you know, it obviously means a lot to you, because you wouldn't go through with it, you know, I mean, there's always that, you know, the giant thought experiment that concerns, oh, well, what if I got, you know, drunk or intoxicated and got a tattoo, but most of the time people are usually coherent enough to where at the point if you're that bad, you know, and that intoxicated and things like that, you probably wouldn't go through with it because you probably couldn't even grab your own wallet or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, me as a person, they're not necessarily for me.
Do you think a woman is hotter if she has tattoos? Or more beautiful? Or...
Depends on what you're looking at. I mean, you know,
Imagine any kind of tattoo.
People have you know, certain characteristics and things like that. I mean, if you want to use the tattoos to accentuate those, sure, totally go for it. But you know, I mean, as long as if you have a strong conviction to get a particular tattoo, you know, why not? You know, I mean, everybody, you know, a lot of these women, they get their tramp stamps and things like that. But you know, I mean, you know, there's a particular reason it's on your lower back.
For that, by the way, definitely for tramp stamps.
Well, yeah, you know, but I don't know, maybe you had
done in a
back
classy
surgery
way
or something like that, or maybe you had, I don't know, what's the big term they use? Well, not big term per se, but like spina bifida or something like that. You know, I mean, yeah, I can understand. If you. Commemorating, hey, look, I survived this, I overcame this, something like that. You know, a lot of the army folks happen to have tattoos and everything like that, you know. I mean, like if I were in the army, maybe, I might have, dog tags right here in case, the enemy ripped them off my neck or something like that. That is
that was developed.
Well, yeah,
nice.
But no, yeah, I mean, it's just more or less one of those things where when it comes down to it, yeah, those are not for me, but what I will say is, yeah, I mean, if people want to go out and express themselves and everything like that, they should. I mean, it's honestly one of those things where they should go out and, yeah, get the tattoo if you really want it, if it means something to you, I mean. And also, too, I mean, yeah, after your body's matured, I mean, if you're really, really young, it's not part of your, religious or ethnic group or something like that, I don't know, I noticed a lot of Samoans, African Americans, Middle Easterners.
Tattoos mean a lot of different things.
Asians too, yeah, they get, certain symbols and everything like that, I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, can't tell you how many girls oh, I got a neck tattoo that, it's some Chinese symbol for, and yeah, I mean, most of the time people usually have to sit there and ask, hey, what's it about and stuff, but I mean, then again, the particular Chinese characters, may be interesting in their own right, you know, to someone who doesn't know Chinese, but someone who knows Chinese might just be like, oh, well, that's cool.
So true.
You know, but I mean, obviously, if it's a different language, you know, like let's say that person is like 1/16 Chinese or something, you know, maybe, you know, it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, my great grandma, she was a really nice lady, you know, really idolize that person. And they're like, oh, you know, that person's no longer here anymore. It's like a forgotten history, so I always want to remember, you know. I mean, yeah, you know, you can always have those type of tattoos. I mean, I've always considered getting one, but
what?
I mean, remembrance, that alone. But then again, you know, in previous discussions, you know, we've talked about, you know, I mean, yeah, like that concept, idea, I mean, that's, yeah, that's part of my lifeblood. But, yeah, just one of those things where, oh, I'm good, thank you, good. But, when it comes down to it, I mean, tattoos aren't the worst thing in the world. I mean, you know, there's these girls that do get inked up and everything like that.
It's so hot.
But, you know, well, yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, like, you know, you personally may find that attractive. Me, myself, you know, I mean, I might be a, you know, the plain...
More of a natural skin. Yeah,
I mean,
understand
you know,
that.
I mean,
but
like,
damn, tattoos.
I love chocolate Frosties, but don't get me wrong, you know, when I find a good vanilla one, you know, I mean, yeah, you know, it might not have Oreo cookie crumbles in there or anything crazy like that.
What vampire?
But ideally, they would do that. Except the only thing is that just the.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, well, no, yeah. I was just making a highlighted Wendy's reference, and the fact that like there's an Oreo parfait out there, but yeah, just in the small frosty cup, it's one size only. It's not really that worth it. But I mean, in a way, if you really want the Oreos and the chocolate sauce, yeah, it is. So a lot of people still get it anyway. But you know, I was just referencing like the Oreo cookie crumbs being the tattoos versus, you know, and the frosty and everything like that. You know, I mean, people, yeah, you know, I mean,
oh, I'm sure.
I understand if like for the girl, because yeah, I mean, like, I honestly feel for women, you know, self-esteem and appearance is, you know, very integral in, you know, the way they feel about themselves.
Any girl who has a tattoo is automatically more attractive to me, just because to have a tattoo as a man, woman, whatever, child.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe you're
you have to have a spirit of adventurousness,
their
rebelliousness, willingness.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
it's not really so much the rebelliousness, but the willingness to just be themselves. Yeah. If they got the tattoo, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, yeah, you know, like, yeah, maybe that, you know, that might spark your interest through that willingness to commit tattoo, but
to
I mean,
art and
adventurousness
and beauty.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, like obviously, yeah, you know, I mean, a girl's not going to get a tattoo if it's, you know, not going to accentuate, you know, I mean, or only unless something. It's really special to them, you know. But I mean, yeah, you know, like I mean, some girls, yeah, you know, I mean, they could do that to accentuate the beauty of themselves, but yeah, you know, I mean, at the same time, you know, I mean, I don't know, yeah, me personally.
So for you, no? Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you know, I mean, like, in a way, you know, like, I mean, it's always nice, it's like, oh, wow, that's a really cool tattoo that you have on, oh, I don't know, let's say your forearm or something, you know, ask them what it means, all that other stuff, it invokes conversation, you know, much like, you know, your zodiac signs and such, but more or less one of those things where I don't know, yeah, I mean, like, in a way, yeah, like, it's always nice to see that girl that has, you know, that, you know, she could have tattoos, but she doesn't feel like she needs them, you know. And I mean, then again, maybe that's just because that's kind of how my mind works. I mean,
she doesn't need them to be showing?
Well, yeah, yeah, you know, I mean, it's, you know, it's not like a Mark Twain, like, outwardly showy yet inwardly corrupt type Gilded Age reference I'm going with there.
You know he's Sagittarius?
More that
you are Mark Twain.
No, but I mean, it's just more or less one of the, yeah, I might as well, I can't think of the, oh man, I can't think about the book about the meat factories. It's killing
me. Yeah, hold on, I got it. Sinclair.
Yes, Douglas Sinclair is the, I'll go on ranting while you think about it.